Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly. I'm so glad you guys are here. Today I'm gonna play with this Moira Time to Shine Celestial Series palette. Did another video with Moira eyeshadows before, and I think I did a whole face of Moira products, and I absolutely loved them. I was super excited because it seems like it's kind of like a relatively new brand. I don't know if it's new in the US or it's just really recently has kind of become more popular. But I had such a good time playing with the first of it. I decided to pick up another one of their palettes, and this is the one that I chose. They did not send this to me other than the fact that, you know, they're shipping. Send it to me because I did order this. But this says Moira Time to Shine, and it has this cute little, I don't know, I like their packaging. They're always very innovative and they kind of go along with the theme. So I'm keeping the box to the side. This is a palette, a little bit thicker cardboard case. Looks like it's got a 12-month shelf life on it. This is the palette, a little protective sleeve on it. And I really love the fact that we've got some greens in here, we've got some warm colors, we've got some berries. This just seemed like a great, like, everyday all-around palette with a little bit of kick. But I thought this might be a good time to just kind of, let's try this and let's see if that wasn't just a one-hit wonder. I'll link my other video down below if you guys are at all remotely interested. I'm gonna grab a couple brushes here. Let's just play with a few of these shades. See what we can come up with. I'm not doing anything super fancy today. You guys should know that about me, that I like playing with eyeshadow. I'm not partnered, sponsored, affiliated, endorsed, anything like that with Moira. I'm just super excited to play with some more of their shadows just to see if anything is different. As I'm looking at this, I'm realizing that they do a pretty good job of, you know, making a look, cohesive look, kind of down one of these columns. Like I can see a look with all that. I can also see looks with some of these squares. Like if I do it this way, I'm seeing how some of these can actually play together. Some of them can get very interesting, but actually very pretty too. This one right here, I think, is jumping out at me most. It's not your normal, regular, you know, boring, kind of like muted brown. I mean, I'm gonna start with muted brown, but it's a little bit something different. I do like that bronze shade right there is gonna be gorgeous. I can just tell that green right there is gonna be gorgeous. There's a lot of really pretty colors in here. I think I'm excited about this palette. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the first one called Just in Time, which is this mid-tone sort of taupey brown right here. I did not put anything on my eyelids as far as a eyeshadow primer. I do have a little bit of plum eyeliner from something earlier and some mascara that I didn't get off. So we're gonna work around that. You're gonna have to just sort of bear with me. I'm not a professional makeup artist, not a professional YouTuber. I buy all this stuff with my own money, including this particular palette. And on this channel, we like to kind of see if stuff works for ladies of a certain age. Maybe just like you. Hopefully not with a broken ankle like I have right now. Don't recommend that. If you guys are new to my channel, I would love it if you guys took a second and click that little subscribe button, even ring the bell to get notified. You can click the thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Just sort of chill, get ready with me. I do application videos and not necessarily tutorials. I do try to tell you guys what I'm doing, but because I'm not a makeup artist, I don't feel qualified to be an expert on it. I just like to know, you know, can stuff work for us? Does it take too much effort? This shade is absolutely perfect for me as a transition shade, as a simple like minimalist or, you know, work from home, wearing my glasses kind of a thing. I've just used that same shade and sort of built it up and got it into the kind of shape that I want for my eyelids. I'm gonna take a little bit smaller of a brush and I'm gonna go into this darker green right here. It's called Carefree. And I'm just gonna pick it up a little bit on the tip of my brush here. And kind of always, when I'm not sure how pigmented a product's gonna be, I always start with my lash line and then start blending it up into, you know, any other areas I want. So for me, I like to do smoky eyes. I like to do monochromatic looks, which I'm not going to necessarily do a strictly monochromatic look today, but I am taking it from my lash line into this kind of like C formation, which is basically connecting it into my crease so that I get the illusion of a little bit wider, brighter, more open eye, as opposed to being super lid heavy. So you guys have to tell me, have you tried any of their products yet? This Moira brand, the waterproof powder is actually fantastic, along with the, actually a lot of their products. If I recall, I think on my first video, I liked a number of the products. Sometimes when I stumble across a brand that I'm not familiar with, I get really excited and I just like buy everything to do a face of, just to kind of see what I like. You're not gonna like every product that a brand launches. But if you can get a number of things, that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is kind of like a little bit of a, almost like a gunmetal gray it looks like in the pan. It's called It's Time. Very silvery. Now that I've got it on my finger, I can see that's very silver. The shadows, the shimmer shadows in this brand are ridiculously smooth and creamy. They almost feel like a cream to powder formula. Ridiculously creamy. There's no scritch on them. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing about it that feels like you have to kind of either break through a layer on top or that it might be too rough or glittery on the eye. I just love this. Forgot how good it feels, but the other palette, now that I've got it, my finger in here, my brush in here, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that from the last time. That it was super, super comfortable to use. All right, I'm digging this so far. I'm gonna take a little lighter shade though. Pretty cool toned. And I like the fact that it's not giving me any kind of void on any sort of creases on my eyelid. That's awesome. It makes me super happy. I'm just gonna use a flat brush for this. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here called Spiced, which is like a champagne, but I'm gonna use it on a brush instead of my finger. It is so soft. It's like putty. And it really does feel like a cream formula, cream to powder formula when you put your brush into it. I mean, it wants to push around a little bit. Okay. I like that because that's a little bit more subtle than the shade that I put over most of my lid. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant formula. Really, really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go to the shade right next to it, this matte, sorry, I'm glaring you guys here, this matte vanilla right here. I'm gonna grab a little bit of that. I just flip the brush over. I'm gonna put that right here. There's a nice mirror in here. I feel like all their launches have stories that go along with them. Oh, that's pretty. All right, that lightened that up for me very well. Maybe even a little bit too bright, more than I needed, but that's okay. All right, I need a little pencil brush. I've got a little pencil brush. I'm going into this sort of teal, sorry, I'm just glaring you guys here, glaring you guys. I'm gonna take this teal color right here. That's gonna be like my accent color for today. Accent / liner shade. Beautiful, beautiful pigment. Little to no fallout on this rougher brush that I'm using. It's kind of like a blue-green grayish color, and I think that's just the kind of shade that usually works really well on brown eyes. Blue eyes too, I would imagine. Hazel eyes, yeah, I think it's good shade. All right, I'm gonna clean that brush off and I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna actually take this olive green that I used in my crease, and I'm just gonna use this to kind of connect that light shade and that dark one together. All right, you guys, so here's the thing. I think I already mentioned, I'm not sponsored, affiliated, endorsed. Moira doesn't know that I'm doing this video. I don't have a link or anything like that to save you guys any kind of money on it. I just wanted to share this with you. If you guys see these products out and about, or if you're inclined to try a new brand, if you guys haven't, I have not been disappointed. In fact, super excited about it. A little known brand, right? Like Moira, Time to Shine, Celestial Series palette. There you go. Big fan. I think I need a little bit more mascara, and then I'm gonna be done for the day. Do the thing, click the button, ring the bell, hit the like. Kind of a chill video today. I just wanted to play with some new makeup, and you guys are along for the ride. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are doing really well. I am still filming in my home office because I still have a broken ankle, but I'm moving around a little bit more. I'm trying to get to the point where I can scooch downstairs and actually sleep in my own bed. So that's what I'm gonna be starting to do. Hopefully, if all the goes well. I actually put my husband put my living room back together again so that we can sleep up here. Or so we don't have to sleep upstairs anymore, which makes me super happy. I hope you guys are doing really well. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys stick around, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.